Um, Good evening. The phone just presentation for hedging instrument for the Ethiopian market. Ethiopia is one of the most important markets in Africa. It's one of the fastest growing economy in Africa. Even though in the past, the last few months, it's had some economic unrest, and just recently the country had a new president, which just brought a little bit of instability in the country. So looking at the political unrest, so there's just the economy is not stable, and then the economy, which the currency, which is the birr, is a really volatile currency. The last about the last 7 months, the currency has fluctuated by about 25% increase, which, like, if you're doing business, it's really difficult to plan ahead. So I'm just gonna talk about the company. So we use our financial instrument primarily to reduce the exposure to fluctuation in the foreign currency. We don't use the foreign derivatives in the trading. The purpose of a financial derivative is mainly to minimize and reduce our risk. Um, we're trying to reduce the risk in the Ethiopian economy. That's why I did a little bit research in terms of the economy, the currency. The Ethiopian economy is really high in inflation, and the the currency is not stable. According to IMF, the stats which we just released last month, the inflation for last month was about 13%. In my memo, I've included a graph on how the birr has performed compared to the US dollar. But last May, uh, the birr was about 22.2 cents, equivalent to a dollar. And then as of close May May 3rd, the barrel was right at 27.51 EBT, which is a currency. So this has been like a steady increase of about 25%. There's some advantages and disadvantages of derivative instruments. One of the advantages that this is the currency aging helps the company reduce risk and losses. Foreign currencies are volatile, therefore, hedging provide leverage when trading in a volatile markets like Ethiopia. Also, this can also be used as a disadvantage because the company might not have that flexibility of using up their funds once the economy change. So uh, that's one of the disadvantages of using these financial derivatives. Um, a forward contract provide a future derivative of the currency, while option contracts provide a hedge against downward risk in the market. From my research, I would strongly recommend to use an option contract. The reason why, mainly, is because of the inflation. 6 months from now, we don't know how much the prices will be because the last 6 months, the the inflation of the Ethiopia has been about 13%, which is really high. So we wouldn't know how much the prices would be. That's why options contract will be really important derivative we're gonna use for this market. Thank you. Please let me know if you have any question. You can send me an email or just contact me. All right. Thank you.